Good morning. We are in...
Oh, me? Espanol!
We're in Madrid. We are here for a Lipoedema consultation with an amazing Lipoedema surgeon. Bryn's not here for the consultation, but he's here.
I'm here for the consultation support.
He's here to help me remember information and just, and here to support me. So we've just got a couple of hours. We're walking around the city. Just found an amazing vegan brunch spot. I think it's like an all-day brunch spot. So we're gonna go find that. I'm out of breath from walking up the little hill. But it's just gonna be a short little video. We flew in to Madrid today. We're flying back out tonight. So the surgeon has said that we might be able to film a little bit of the consultation, but we can kind of debrief with you after. I know so many of you, whenever I post about something on my Instagram stories, where there's so many of you like that question it and want to know more about it. So I just was like, I need to talk about it as much as I can. So I'm going to take you along today, and hopefully we'll be able to get some food in this cafe, and we'll show you. But yeah, we're tired. Okay, we're tired, and I'm chewing a piece of gum that I've had about 4 hours. What it feels like. Love you. Oh my god. Bryn's just telling me about Fernando Alonso's glow up. Damn. Yes, looks good. I wanted to just show you my smoothie. No, it's not a smoothie, it's a juice.
Whole life, 16 years. But yeah,
oh my god. Do you want some?
I'm trying.
In Madrid, all the places are nice.
That's fantastic.
That's so good. I cannot wait to show you my breakfast. I forgot to show you guys. Wait, I'm just gonna try and... This is all vegan. How insane is that? Are you happy, Brinny?
I'm in my happy place.
Amazing Dr Burgos is going to explain how to diagnose or kind of find, did you say lipedema?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. So he's just going to run us through it a little bit.
So here with Sophie, and she came to our consultations. For diagnosis of lipedema, here's the physical examination, but first we talked about symptoms, onset of symptoms, when the symptoms started, if she has pain, heaviness, and so on, response to exercise or diet. That usually there's a lot of response in the face, the torso, but not much of the legs. And we talked about previous treatments if tried, and different part of her past, her medical history, to know more about the case. And now, knowing that there's suspicion of lipedema, we go to examine the hair. So the first thing we need to realize is that there's a clear disproportion between a torso, which is very standard, and the fat volume of the legs. We see how the volume above the quadriceps has fallen down to the knee, and the knee has lost its anatomical shape with an accumulation above it, which is very typical, and specifically in the inner part of the knee. Also going to see a clear difference in the pain. So when we press here, there's not much of sensitiveness, whereas when we press here, there's much more density, much more impact, sorry for the pressure. Okay. Separate the legs a bit. So if you don't know if you have pain, lipedema or not, you should press yourself in here, all right? By pressing yourself in here, it's going to be the sensitive area, and also in here. Also, areas that are sensitive can be here, but usually here there's less sensitiveness. Another thing we need to know about is that the affectation is more or less bilateral compared to the lymphedema, which would be more unilateral. So it's this side. So we were saying that in this case it's a bilateral affectation, whereas in the lymphedema would be more a leg affected, and the feet are unaffected. So this is normal, and here we start to see volume that should not be there. You will have a look at her torso. Turn around a bit, a little bit more. Step on the toes. And here we don't see much of the muscle because it's covered with a fat layer. All right, turn around again. So in here we see that the texture of the fat in lipedema is very different from the normal fat. The normal fat is very smooth, less fibrotic, and here we see that it's much more dense, more fibrotic, much more nodular. All right. When we treat this situation, the main purpose is going to be to treat the symptoms, to stop the pain, to stop the progression, but at the same time we're going to restore the normal anatomy of the knee. We're going to get rid of all this volume here, try to obtain the kneecap again, we're going to try to get the ankles very thin, that the thighs, they don't have some friction, and also to reshape all this part here. Some of the patients even have, we can put it down, some of the patients have even pain in this area here, I'm sorry. So yes, we have also volume in this area, and it can be painful as well. Okay, we're going to see the arms as well. So we also see a difference between the volume of the arms and her torso in this area here. If you want to know which area is more sensitive, you should press in here, sorry. Not a big pinch, but a small pinch. And just proximal to the elbow, a big, small pinch in here is going to be sensitive. Also, an area of affectation is here. If you see like your own arm, if you're a man or a woman without affectation, this area is an area without fat. Meanwhile, if you have lipedema, there's volume in here, also volume in here, and usually volume in here as well. All right. So when we treat lipedema, we're gonna address the whole arm, because in here, sorry, we're gonna see that there's volume as well. All right. So the hand is normal, as the feet are normal. Hand is normal, and here we start to feel some volume in this area here. And when you grab the tissue, you feel that it's much more nodular, much more sensitive as well. All right.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
I hope that's helpful, everybody. Hello. What a nice fountain. Yeah. Hello. It was a 12 in the middle of Madrid. Been a few days since being back from Madrid. I've kind of I didn't put pressure on myself to film straight after the consultation. If I'm being honest, I just kind of felt a little overwhelmed, and I've just kind of been sharing a little bit more about it on my Instagram and my TikTok, and I've had so many of you saying that getting a diagnosis for lipedema is like a mixture of relief and grief, and also a slap in the face, as someone said. So it's just kind of taken me a little while to process it, and I have been gaslighting myself for so long to think that I'm not working out hard enough, or I'm not eating right, or I just want to see a little bit of quad definition because I work out 3, 4, 5 times a week. But it's not my fault, it's my body, it's this disease. So I'm just gonna try and be as gentle with myself as I can, mentally and emotionally, because this has taken a massive toll on me. It's a bit of a difficult one because I live my life in pain with in my body, but then if I get the lipedema reduction surgery, I could be looking at losing my curves, and I love my curves. I don't like the amount of cellulite I have because it can be really painful, along with obviously the pain of lipedema. So I think quality of life is more important in this decision. So we will see what the next kind of step is, but yeah, been a crazy ride. And if any of you suffer with lipedema or endo or anything like that, you know that, well, I hope that you know this is your safe space. So thank you for coming with me to my consultation and getting my diagnosis. And yeah, Dr Burgos diagnosed me with stage 2 to 3 lipedema. I can't remember if you actually saw that bit on the vlog. I'm not sure if you did, but he diagnosing with stage 2 to 3 lipedema, and I would be a candidate for reduction surgery. So yeah, that is what's happened. But just gonna try and take it as it comes, you know, but I love you, and I hope you have a good day, and I really hope that this vlog was helpful and fun to watch, but I just want you to know that you're not alone with anything, and that my online platforms are here to try and help support you, because me documenting them is trying to help myself. So yeah, but I love you very, 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 very much.